Let me start the application. So this is the application. So the theme of my game is magical jungle. There will be a lot of magical items placed uh, all around the map. This is the first person view. As you can see, the character has a body. I can move forward using the trigger button. I can look in this direction. I can use the full headset head tracking capability of VR, and I can use the right joystick to change my orientation. So I have two methods to change my orientation. One is via head rotation, other is via joystick tracking. As you can see, I can also move my orientation as while I'm walking, and I walk in that direction. And if I look down, you can see that there is a custom walking animation implemented. Mm, this was the first person view. The user can freely switch between the first person and the third person view. This is the third person view. Again, the user can move in the third person view using the joystick and the left trigger. You can see it over here. uh, as you can see, I have implemented day night cycle along with shadows. The shadows are moving and the sun is setting right now. Lighting has also been implemented, so once the sun sets, the lights will switch on. Here you go, the lights have switched on. There is a moon over there, you can see the moon. Let me first show you the demo of the first object. This is a lift, or this whole tree house has been created by myself. All the materials in this game have specular property, which was mentioned in the requirements. I will press this button to go up. It is a left. I'll traverse to the first magical item. Here it is. The instructions are mentioned on this board. I'll grab the item using the XR grab interactable capability, and the item will come in my hand. I can throw the item down, and a meteor strike will be summoned at that place. This was the first interactable item. It was a magical stone. Just wait a minute. Cool. So, uh, so now we'll move on to the second interactable item. Uh, you can see the instructions for this item are mentioned on this board. You have to pick this item up, and you have to place it on the rock. That's what I'll do. I'll once again press this button, and I'll move down. So this is the second interactable item. The third is in my hand. I'll now show you how this interaction takes place. So here, this is instruction board is telling me to keep this rock on this place, and I'll just do that. And here you go. As you can hear, sound effects has been implemented along with a particle system. So those were our three interactable items. Now let me show you the other items. In this park, there is a tiger with an animation. There is a wolf with an animation. The theme, as you see, is a magical jungle. So there are these animals in this jungle. There are also wooden direction boards which I have designed myself. You can see that they have a specular property. They are reflecting over here. Even the roller coaster is made of this specular material. Yeah. So let me show you the fourth interactable object, which is the watering can and the mushrooms. Let me just walk towards them. There are shadows for the night time too. The moon has been implemented as static. I'll grab this. As you can see, This is a watering can, a magical watering can. When I tilt this, sparks start flying out of it. This has been implemented using a particle system, a custom particle system. Once you tilt, it starts falling, and I have to water these mushrooms, these magic mushrooms, with this magic powder, and they'll start growing. There you go. I'll do the same to this. The mushrooms are now all grown up, and this uses a direction based proximity sensing. So if I do it over here, it won't work. Only when I point this toward this mushroom will it grow. So this is the fourth interaction. I'll keep this on the ground. I've also implemented the ability to take screenshots. You press the left joystick and you can see a processing screenshot notification appears. The screenshot will be rendered on this highlight board you see over here. Let me go toward the highlight board. The highlight board also has a button which when we press that button, the screenshot will be rendered on the highlight board. Okay, I press this button and here we go. The screenshot has now been taken. The screenshot is the render screenshot which I was taken is now rendered on this. So I'll take the other two screenshots in the while in the ride. Also, I have implemented gaze-based interactions for entering and exiting the ride. So, if you look over here, if you point the reticle at this object, a timer appears. When you point it away, the timer disappears. Uh, Let me now let it run to the full. Okay, so now I get the X and Y confirmation buttons. I can press cancel to cancel this, and I'll be back to the menu, back to the normal gameplay. Now this is the Ferris wheel which I've implemented, and regarding the runtime objects, so this object is a runtime object. It has been generated by using by creating a mesh in the runtime. So this is first of such objects, and the second object is the one you see behind the Ferris wheel over there, the transparent octahedral object you can see over there. That has also been I'm pointing towards it right now, you can see that that has also been generated using runtime mesh generation. You can interact with that object while you are in the roller coaster ride. Once again, the third person view, the first person view, the user can freely switch between them. So now let's uh, get into the Ferris wheel. I'll press confirm and the Ferris wheel ride starts. I can move in the Ferris wheel. The I can also go into the third person mode in the Ferris wheel, no problem at all. And you can see this is a completely transparent object which has been generated using runtime mesh. Okay, so the Ferris wheel ride has now ended. I can now move to I'll just take a screenshot in the Ferris wheel just for memory's sake. Confirm. I'll take a screenshot right about. This seems like a good view. I'll just take a screenshot. I have taken a screenshot. You can freely move over here. There we go. And now we can interact with the ride. This is the moonlight. Shadows have been implemented for moons too. there are two more interactile objects which we are going to interact with while on the roller coaster. So for the roller coaster, I have designed this board kind of stuff which has a roller coaster icon on it, and I'll start the ride now. I'll press confirm. Here is the cart. The cart has a multi-layer texture, non-single color texture. I can freely move. This is the 360 loop, as you can see. I can freely move between the first person view and the third person view. Now we'll interact with the first object. uh, as you can see, when I touched the ray, it started glowing. That this too has been implemented using a particle system. This is the corkscrew turn. This satisfies all the requirements of the roller coaster mentioned in the assignment. And now we'll enter the braking zone. This is the second object. It falls down, and once again I pick up speed. And there we go. That was the Ferris wheel ride. I can switch back to the third person mode, back to the first person. I can view in any angle I want. And there we go. I'll take one more screenshot. Since we can take screenshots, I'll take it. And I'll just render the screenshots over here. Uh, there we go. We had taken two screenshots. All these screenshots are rendered over here. One is from the from inside the Ferris wheel. One is from the what is this? This is this random screenshot which we took right now. So yeah, this has been my assignment.